Thank you for tuning into the Faces podcast. I go by the name of Shepherd. My friends call me Sheps. You could call me whatever you like. As long as it's not oi, there's a good chance we'll get along. Wait, is that brush properly? Let me just give it one brush. One brush. Yes, so basically, this is just a quick one. This would be slightly different to the rest of the videos that I do. For those of you who don't know, effectively what this podcast is, I like to share my thoughts, my opinions as we grow and develop. I want to effectively then grow the channel as well. There will be a subscription model of some sort moving forward, so we can get some content which might not be YouTube or Facebook, Instagram friendly, but it's important topics that we need to be speaking about. So what I'm planning to do is, with your help, keep on liking, keep on sharing, keep on subscribing, drop it in the comments below, share it to someone who might like this. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. You know, we already know the thing. I'm gonna do it quickly. So scroll up. This is what you do. If you don't know, scroll up, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, because this is gonna be out on Instagram as well. Double tap, share that to your DM. If you do, you know what it is? If you've been thinking, okay, cool, there's this little potential, and I don't know how to slide into a DM. Share this. And look, this next 5 seconds, I'm gonna smile. This is your entry into the DM. That was your entry into the DM. If she don't reply back to you, give up, give up. Or he. If he or she don't reply back to you, because I said he, because normally it's the guys that are sliding into the DMs. But if you're a female and you're a DM slider, you got the sliders on, then don't show him the smile, because obviously he likes the female. Just share it and go, what is he crazy? What's he thinking about? Now I'm gonna talk about this really quickly. I want to keep this short. I was tuned into Medina Talk Yabi. They was kind enough to let me have a few minutes on there, 5 minutes or so, where we was discussing this topic with regards to kind of black men. Do black men need to step up? Absent fathers, single parent households, and there's some thoughts around it that I just kind of wanted to talk about, and some things that have affected me personally as well. So I just wanted to talk about it, which is why I'm putting this on Instagram as well, directly on Instagram. But do follow my YouTube channel for the rest of my content as well, and I'll be putting this on Facebook as well. Just go follow, like that. Wherever you find it, you're gonna find it. Now, there were some very good points that were brought up, and something that me getting older, me growing up, I've wanted to touch on is, at what point should you as an adult not only forgive your parent who's not been in your life, but actually exert some effort with regards to putting in, well, getting an active relationship going. So what I hear a lot, and I'm one of these kids as well, don't get me wrong, I'm not speaking as from an authority position, I'm speaking as this is something that I personally struggle with as well, so maybe some of you might even have some advice in the comments. Is obviously, as a child, you feel like my parent should be the person putting in the effort. Which I agree with. Like, well, that's how it should be. Like, the parent, you're the parent. Go parent. But as I've got older now, I've got to my ripe old age of. You thought he was gonna find out my age? It's 300. I've got to this ripe old age, and I'm now thinking, look, I want a relationship with my parent that I don't have as good a relationship with. At some point, it will be up to me to break that ground. At some point, it will be up to me to keep on pushing and pressing. So the day I die, or the day my parent dies, I could say, look, I've done all I could. Even if it works, it doesn't work, my conscience is clean. I do not want to be standing at the funeral or be at my own funeral with that regret that what if maybe I sent an extra message. And it's difficult, I won't lie to you, like, it is hard. But I think we need to start taking responsibility now. And it's not, the thing is, I'm not saying this is how it should be with regards to, oh yeah, if you've got a deadbeat parent, yeah, just keep on chasing them because that's your responsibility. In an ideal world, you've got both parents in a household, and both of them love you, they equally put in time and effort. It's not always about money, because I know there's some parents that just think if I throw money at the problem, then yeah, what else? But it's the time that needs to be spent. And again, maybe even another reason why I've made this video is because I want to be held accountable to this, to make a bigger effort, to build that relationship. If I try and it fails, then oh well. There's loads of things that I try and they fail. But if it does work, I benefit, so does my parent. And it's getting to that point now where I'm thinking, every situation in life that I get into, what could I have done differently in that situation? And that's why I want to speak about this specifically as well. Because there's a reason why you're meant to have two parents, and obviously we know within the black community, it's mostly single parent households, and it is single mothers raising their children. And there's nothing you could do if your parent doesn't want to be in your life for whatever reason. Up until the time you're 18, from then onwards, you could do something. If you then get in contact with your parent and your parent says, I do not want to know you, at least you've tried, you've done something. And hear me out. I know a lot of you will be thinking, well, why should I try? I'm the one that's been wronged. I'm the one that's been wronged. And you are the one that's been wronged. But at the same time, we are still the ones that are moaning about our parents and they weren't there for us and they didn't do this. When I was playing football, I had to be cheered on by someone else's parent. Like, I'll never ever forget sports day. I was in year 4. And at this time, both my parents were still in my life, but because of work, Kelly was cheering me on. And till then, she's a parent, like she's a parent to me. But my brother's Charlie Sid, my sister Mary, like, I love that family with the bottom of my heart, and I'll never ever forget that day. I don't even know I should remember that day. But these are the things, the memories that I have. Playing football when I was at Shearwater, running down, trying to get the ball. And it was someone else's parent cheering me on. Like, I wish that could have been my dad. Like, and for whatever reason, so I'm the person here that is vulnerable. I'm the person that wants the relationship. And at some point, me growing up and taking responsibility for my life, I'm going to have to go pursue. That relationship. So that was the point I was trying to get across. I don't know if it came across that well when I was speaking on Medina Talk Cabby. Go check him out as well. I was speaking with Venice. Nana was graceful enough to bow out for a few seconds because you can only have 2 on the live. I am looking to be getting them back on as well. Another thing that I want to ask, would you rather I go live on Instagram and Facebook and that, or would you rather see me having conversations with people but pre-recorded and then just uploading it? What would you prefer? Let me know that as well. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. It was just a quick one. I will go into this topic in a lot more depth as well. Any questions that you have, whether you agree or disagree with me, put that in the comments below. And what I'll do is when I do go in a little bit more depth in the future, I will try to answer those questions. Thank you very much for tuning in. I go by the name of Shepherd. My friends call me Sheps. I go back. Wait, I messed up my own outro. How am I messing up my own? How did I mess up my own outro? But we'll keep that in there. I think, do you know what it is? I forgot to comb here and here. Okay, cool. I've done it. Thank you for tuning in to this very, very short, very quick Faceless Podcast episode. I go by the name of Shepherd. My friends call me Sheps. Call me whatever you like. As long as it's not I, we'll most probably get along. I'll see you next time.